So now we're going to add a little bit of custom animation to our animation. So what we're going to do now is you select the red monster and you go over here to properties. You'll have all these behaviors that you can animate. What I'll do is select red monster here in the timeline, and you'll see this this red button, this red circle, and these are all things that can be recorded. So for right now, the lip sync is okay, so we'll turn that off. Click that, and we're not going to work with the triggers just yet. Transform, we're going to leave that for now, and the face, we're not using the camera input, and all this stuff has already been automated for us for the most part. For right now, we're gonna use the eye gaze. Now, if you open that up, right now it's set to camera input, but if we set it to, you can set it to mouse and touch, and there's also keyboard input. So with that, wherever you click, he looks, and that adds a little bit more realism. And if you want, you can look at specific things. So you have that set up to mouse and touch. Now what you want to do is go to the beginning of your animation, and we're going to record a take of us controlling the eye gaze. So went back to the beginning, can hit record. Hello and welcome to Adobe Character Animator. These are some of the example puppets that are ready to use in your own projects. If you click See More, you can download additional puppets, and all these puppets are free to use however you want in your projects. So let's get started. And there we go. We recorded our take of us controlling the eye gaze. And we'll play a little of it. Just hello and welcome to Adobe Character Animator. These are some of the. So that's pretty cool. Since we're done with that, we'll turn that off. And now we're going to record some of the triggers, which are special animation setup. Now I'll close that. Oops, sorry. Close the eye gaze. Let's open up the triggers. And we'll turn on the red dot. And so if you go over here, you'll see all these triggers, and you can click on them and they'll do this little short animation, or you can press the keys. So 1 does that, 2, 3, 4. And just like we did before with the eye gaze, we'll go back to the beginning and we'll record a take. And this is just an example, so the triggers I'm using, the controls are going to be a little bit nonsensical, but just to give you a sense of how they work. So let's go record. Hello and welcome to Adobe Character Animator. These are some of the example puppets that are ready to use in your own projects. If you click See More, you can download additional puppets, and all these puppets are free to use however you want in your projects. So let's get started. And like that, we have our triggers recorded. Go ahead and turn that off since we are done recording, and we can watch what we did. Hello and welcome to Adobe Character Animator. These are some of the example puppets that are. So there you go. Pretty simple. So we have this timeline here, and you can see all the triggers on the timeline. You can, if you want, manually edit these. Hello and welcome to Adobe Character Animator. And you can add some in. That was me right-clicking. And then you can also move them around if you want. Character Animator. And there we go. We automated the lip sync and the head movements, and then we've animated ourselves the eye gaze and some of these little triggers.